back to DeFi, Degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty, where on this channel, our vision is to empower the impoverished by helping you find financial freedom through crypto assets. Please subscribe and leave a comment and a thumbs up. Hey guys, welcome back to DeFi, Degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty. So today, going to be getting straight into it and telling you what is the single most important and only asset you should be investing in right now in this bear market and period, that has guaranteed price appreciation, that will never depreciate, has been proven across every market across the span of history and time. And you're not going to find it on this chart. You're not even going to find it on the S&P 500 or the traditional stock market. None of that actually matters, because the one asset I'm talking about, I'm going to reveal to you what it is and how everyone has access to it. But first, we got to look at what is an asset, because some of you may not even know what an asset actually is. So let's look at Investopedia's definition of an asset. Let's see. An asset is a resource with economic value that an individual, corporation, or country owns or controls with the expectation that it will provide a future benefit. Assets are reported on a company's balance sheet. That part doesn't matter. An asset can be thought of something that in the future can generate cash flow, reduce expenses, or improve sales, regardless of whether it's manufacturing, equipment, or a patent. So this is important. So an asset can be thought of something that in the future can generate cash flow, reduce expenses, improve sales, and is a resource with economic value. So what is this one that I'm telling you that is bear market proof, recession proof, not found on CoinMarketCap, has been around forever and will never go away, and it's not even gold. That one asset is knowledge and self-development or education. Now, the reason why that guarantees price appreciation or whatever is because of this right here: can generate cash flow. There are tons of amazing success stories where you can read about people who have gone to zero, gone bankrupt, been down on their last buck, gotten hit with all sorts of adversity, and because of their mindset and or their knowledge that they were willing to invest in themselves, they were able to build a business or come back from the bottom, or whatever the case may be. So that knowledge, that self-development, that is the single most important asset and resource that you should be investing in, and especially right now during a bear market. Because right now, if you're sitting on the sidelines and you're not in any of these cryptocurrencies or anything like that, and you're just sitting on the sidelines waiting, this is the perfect opportunity to learn, because once you gain that knowledge now, you'll be in a better position as crypto actually gets adopted. So we all know that we're in crypto either for its decentralized, removing power from the masses and bringing it to the little person on the totem pole, or because we just think it's a quick way to get rich. Either way, in order for those things to happen, you got to educate yourself on the space. You got to start digging in, and as they say, do your own research. But nobody ever tells you how to do your own research. So that's what I want to share with you today, is where to get started in this journey and like understanding what it is, and more than just a economic vehicle, and how it's going to change the future, and how you are on the ground floor right now when there's less than 1 billion people that have adopted this. I think it's like 300 million or something crazy. It's a fraction of the total people in the world. So I'm going to share with you some of the key minds in just the global macro economic mindset. And then you can do your research on them, like learning from them, understanding them, learning the vernacular and stuff that they use, because these people have been around for the different types of markets. So you got first, Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio, I've read his book and listened to him on a couple podcasts. The man is insanely intelligent. Great deep dive into how the investments and psyche works, as well as identifying trends and seeing how things shape up and what they're going to do in the future. So he's an American billionaire investor, hedge fund manager, who served as co-investment officer of the world's largest hedge fund, Bridgewater, since 1985. So he has an amazing get started video, The Changing World Order. This thing has 13 million views and it's only been up for 2 months. This will tell you how the economy kind of goes in cycles, and he explains it from a like history kind of point of view. Great information. So Ray Dalio, check him out. Next, another brilliant investor is Kevin O'Leary. So you may know him from Dragon's Den and Shark Tank, Canadian entrepreneur. He has some really good deep dives and tells you about what he's getting into and keeps abreast of the macroeconomics, big on crypto, but he talks about how it ties into the macro play that's going on in the world right now. So you can go check him out, Kevin O'Leary. He's another good one. And Raoul Paul, he is the CEO of Real Vision Finance. Raoul Paul, I think I mentioned him on the channel before. This is Raoul. I'm sorry, I don't have Raoul Paul up. Apologies. But this is him right here. So you can search for him, Raoul Paul. He's a macro hedge fund guy, been in macroeconomics for decades, and he talks a lot about crypto and then hedge funds and stuff like that. So again, getting viewpoints from these people that have been managing billions of dollars of capital and how they survived multiple bear markets before and how they see crypto shaping up. That's what you want to understand, because if you want to like they say, swim with the whales, right? So you follow what the whales do, but also if you want to get to the next level in your life, you need to model and be around the people that are on that level. So Tony Robbins says success leaves clues. So if you want to get to that next step, you can't hang around the same people that are at the level you're at now, because there's I forgot what the number is, but it says we are an average of the top 5 people we spend the most time with. So if the people you spend the most time with, and that's via social media, podcasts, physically in person, but if they're on the same level as you or lower, then you're going to stay there. So if you want to move up, then you need to improve and increase your availability to people that are on those higher tiers. So Raoul Paul is another one that you can check into. And I've already mentioned before, Michael Saylor, billionaire, CEO firm MicroStrategy. He has some amazing stories about how he's overcome other recessions in markets and always been on the cutting edge and doing stuff. So he's another one to follow. So these are just guys outside of crypto that have been in the game for a long time. And then they all are also in crypto as well, and they talk about it. So start listening to them, reading up on them, watching some of their YouTube videos, whatever the case may be. Then when you get into crypto specifically, if you're looking to dive in and understand it, this is one of my favorite channels, the Coin Bureau. So this guy has more than 2 million subscribers and covers a lot of content in a very informative and entertaining way. And he'll cover any and everything related to crypto and even the macroeconomics and stuff like that, and very deep dives into stuff, very detailed videos. So you're going to find a lot of information from him, Coin Bureau. Definitely check that one out. And then this is actually who got me started in my journey. I actually followed Max Mayer, because he's been into investments and multiple different things before crypto, and then he had a lot of good educational content. So I started following him. So the point being is knowledge and self-development is the absolute number one way you will not only survive the bear market, but have the fundamentals for when this turns around, and or even if it stays in a bear market, you can still capitalize. People still make money in the bear market. And even if you get wrecked by making bad decisions, having the wisdom, the knowledge, and the self-development tools at your disposal to come back from that. That's, again, crypto has ruined a lot of people as well, but the ones that learn from that, dig in deeper, are the ones that will survive. So that's what this video is really all about, is developing that one asset, knowledge, self-development, wisdom, whatever you want to call it, just investing in yourself. That has always 100% paid dividends exponentially, far beyond any financial instrument that you can ever invest in, because you will have that ability. You'll have your mind, unless God forbid you're dead and or you have some kind of brain aneurysm or something like that. But if you have that knowledge, you'll always be able to start back over. And there's even some cool, I think they're like videos and stuff like that of people taking the challenge of building a business up from scratch, like because they have the knowledge and going out. I think it's Brett Cardone. He did that. But anyway, the point being, that's the best way to go forward with it. So hope you guys found this valuable. It wasn't trying to be clickbaity. It just clicked in me that I was like, this is something that people need to understand. It's not mentioned in crypto. It's always looking for the next moonshot coin or next meme coin or whatever the case may be. And none of that matters if you don't have the knowledge in the space to understand where it's going, who the people behind that coin is, what the use cases are, how the adoption rate works for the global perspective, how this ties into the bigger picture of what the governments want with crypto. All this stuff matters, and learning about that will set you up for the future. There is tons of money to be made as crypto gets more and more adopted. We are super early and super duper early when you talk about DeFi. So zoom out, get educated, and then start making strategic plays to set yourself up for the long term. Don't look at this as I got to get rich tomorrow. Where will you be a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? So if you can just make an extra $2,000 by next year, well, in 5 years, what could that be? Could that be 20x, 30x, 40x, whatever, So start small, be in it for the long haul, do your research, start with some of these people that I mentioned, Ray Dalio, Kevin O'Leary, Rao Paul, Coin Bureau, all that good stuff. All right, guys, until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.